I don't even know where to start. A place like this, oh my goodness. I just gotta stop and soak it all in for a minute. Take it all in. This is beautiful. Look at this. And it's all vacant. The whole thing is for lease. Right across the street from a really beautiful historic church. There's your for lease information. 207-772-2422 if you're interested in starting that little dream business of yours. Okay, maybe not so little, but wow. Look at all this history. One big operation at some point. It's a lot of real estate, big lot. This would have been your front office here. This is just gorgeous. God, this is exactly what I look for when I go out on these little adventures. Royal Continental Mill. I do believe that may be our first clue as to what this place used to be. A little close up of the sign there. There we go. Zoom out. There we are. Yeah, totally blown away by the size of this place. Definitely try to be a little quiet when I'm rounding these sort of corners. You don't really know if anybody's hanging out back here or not, but I think I lucked out today. Nobody here but me. That is such a cool sight. Look at this. Once you step in here, like, it stops all the wind and noise pollution from the main road, so it actually gets kind of quiet over here. This must have been receiving back here. Imagine what it would be like inside exploring all of this. Now that would make for one awesome video. Shall we take a peek inside? Yes, we shall. This is all rotted out. We can't see. How about through here? There you go. You can kind of see. Yeah, it's pretty messed up in there. Everything is peeling and coming apart. The inside seems to reflect the outside, that's for sure. Yeah, look at these steps. Go on the edges because I think the middle is compromised, but hear that? Sliver City right there. Well, we have so much more to explore, so let's head back and check out some of the other parts of the building. So cool. Wow. Oh my gosh. What a nice find. All right, so we're back to the other side. The lighting might be a little difficult out here, being in the shade, but we'll do our best. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stories in that tower alone. Being here during the winter can be pretty treacherous, as you can see from the sign. Ouch. It's a long way to fall for ice. And even the some of that brickwork up there looks pretty compromised. I don't want to stand under that very long. Just the amount of maintenance required for something like this. Good grief. Must be a fortune. As close as I'll get. But wanted to show you the little awning here. For those of you looking to break in, not a good idea. Never a good idea. There you go. There's your proof. It is being watched. It is being, I guess, monitored in one way or the other. It may not be occupied right now, but they are watching it. And I actually did see a couple police officers kind of making the rounds over here, probably checking to make sure I'm not breaking in or doing anything stupid. This reminds me of my first trip to Maine, 2018. I stumbled across a place called the Masonry Building in Wiscasset. Huge, like this. I mean, a little bit smaller, actually, quite a bit smaller than this place. I mean, this thing just goes on and on, like I can't even see the end of it. Kind of where the sun hits the very corner of the building off to our right. And then I do believe it continues on after that. So, I mean, you got to think at one point, everybody in town would probably work here. You know, this was the place to go to. Was Jobs Central. This is where everybody went to work. Think of it as like, you know, Bath Iron Works. It was like the hub, the job hub of town. Everybody, there's like thousands of employees in a place like this. I can't imagine just the operation alone. So I think what I'm going to do, instead of walking all the way around, and you know, I'm not familiar with this layout at all, only just from what I can see, but we're going to get in the truck and just kind of pace around a little bit, maybe head down this main road here and see how far back we can look. But wow, impressive. Impressive piece of architecture, that's for sure. One more look at the tower, and then we'll head out. A little close, there we go. I mean, this reminds me of like one of those old prisons. It's so big. I mean, it would easily, I could easily see it being a prison. Yeah, it's got like little things that remind me of castles, like the arch architecture there, and just the general layout. I mean, just the fortress vibe that it has. I mean, what a stronghold this must have been at one point. All right, let's get in the truck and maneuver around a little bit. It does appear the building sort of ends right there, and what I was seeing over here is a separate building. So maybe we'll go check that out, see how easily accessible it is. at that little thing. Little tiny house. Little elfish house. Look at the porch on that thing. Beautiful. Well, there's a decent view of the building from the car. And here's that other one. That one looks abandoned too. And there is a bridge, but I don't know if it goes to the building. It may, but I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna play the lost tourist, the annoying lost tourist role right now. I'm just gonna go where I can see. Look at all of this industrial brickwork way over there. Look at all that old factory stuff. That's a beautiful park. Look at all that. That parking garage looks like it's more of a modern build, but it was designed to blend in with the rest of the kind of the Old Town district with all the brick paneling. But yeah, it's definitely modern, definitely new. Look at that. At first glance, though, it almost looks historic until you get closer to it, and you can see the details. But it was like they built it, designed it to make it blend in with this one up here. So if you look at the two different types. All right, I gotta hit the road.